Welcome back to Awesome Truth, and we about to talk about Raw today.
Yes, and we're gonna start with CM Punk, who started the night on Raw, talking about how mad he is at himself for trusting Paul Heyman. But I mean, can you blame him anyway? But it's crazy. He's talking about how he regret being a friend. He doing too many mistakes, and out of nowhere, guess who came in?
Steph freaking Rollins with Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker, and Steph Rollins was actually giving solid reasons why Paul Heyman left, because Paul Heyman left for like a couple reasons. Because CM Punk wasn't even there for him when Paul Heyman got hit by the announce table, and was making Paul Heyman stress out with choosing Roman Reigns and CM Punk. So Paul Heyman was very in a stressful situation. So Steph Rollins just calling him very selfish, and I understand that point, to be honest.
So of course, Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins decided to attack CM Punk for no reason. Okay, maybe there's a reason, but the story attacked him, and then out of nowhere, Sami Zayn came in to help him out, but he also got taken down. So Jey Uso came out, and he also got taken out. Like, they were beating up everybody. What do you think about that?
Yeah, but they obviously stand tall, because we see the picture right over here that they did beat up this new faction right here. So they didn't really get beat down that much, because the picture right here, they're still...
Yeah, 3 against 2. That's the only reason. So now we're going to talk about the Penta match versus Chad Gable, which, Chad Gable, he always giving out incredible match. What do you thought about this match?
Yeah, it was just a, okay match. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was going to be something people can involve since Abina was there, but nah, it was just a fair match, and Penta beat Chad Gable in the middle of the ring.
It just makes Chad Gable hate luchadors even more. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was a good match, so and more to the next one. So on the next segment, we got the Judgment Day in the backstage doing the promo, which is always funny. Like Dominic is incredible, and I love how he was kind of complaining to Finn Balor about the PLE, but nah, he's still trusting Finn Balor. And oh yeah, Dominic was complaining how it could be nighttime in Japan, it will be here daytime, which I thought was funny. What you thought about that?
It wasn't nighttime, it was morning time, because Dominic said, why did Liv Morgan tell me good morning? And she didn't say good night. She said good morning. And then JD is like, you know there's different time zones. And he's even explaining to him, this is how the world, works. It goes around the circle. And he tried to explain to him logic. That's funny.
I know, he's not that the smartest one in the group, so.
So we have the Creed Brothers / American Made versus the War Raiders. And, it was, very funny because, New Day in commentary. And every time they're in commentary is very funny and enjoyable to hear them interact with Pat and Michael Cole.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they really good together. And I love how this cheering for American Made, even though there's a chance they might actually wrestle them, which I thought was kind of weird because they do not like War Raiders for no reason. I mean, I get it why they like War Raiders, but New Day just was trying the best to make them lose, and they actually did. What do you thought about that?
Yeah, the Kofi Kingston, first the Saber Woods was distracting,
The referee.
the referee and the War Raiders, like one of the person in the War Raiders, and then Kofi attacks, I think Ivar, and then Creed Brothers did their move and then won a chance for the tag team championships.
Just so Gunther's gonna face the winner of Logan. I mean, that's really nice. Gonna face Jey Uso when Jey Uso beat Logan.
He's gonna fight him at their Money in the Bank, not even Money in the Bank, because Money in the Bank is June 7 and they're gonna do it June 9. So I don't understand. And where they said Phoenix, I don't know. I don't know if somebody's planning to go there in the Pacific Raw. I don't know if Goldberg finally is planning to come, but I still don't understand why Gunter deserves the opportunity for the world championship. If you tapped out and beat Pat McAfee, that doesn't make you I don't know. I don't like what they're doing with Gunter, but that's just me personally.
Or Jay, imagine he lose to Gunter. Either way, it doesn't look good. That match doesn't make sense because it's gonna make one of them look really bad. If Jey Uso lose, it's gonna make him look real bad. If Gunter lose again, it's gonna make Gunter. So this match doesn't make sense. To be honest, it's too fast.
Because at least let Gunter beat some strong competitors. Pat McAfee doesn't. You beating Pat McAfee doesn't mean you're going for the world championship. That's just me personally.
Yeah, I believe they have something in plan.
If it's Goldberg, like I'm hoping for, then that's gonna be okay. Because besides that, I don't get it. If it's just gonna be a regular finish between Jey Uso or Gunter, something have to happen. I don't know if it's Goldberg. I don't know if somebody else. Something has to happen with that match because there's no way.
Like I said, if something doesn't happen, it's gonna destroy one of them, whoever lose.
So that's why I don't like this match either. That's another point. It's gonna destroy one of these two people. This just doesn't make sense. After Gunter beating Pat McAfee, I don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Okay, now on the next segment, we're gonna talk about AJ Styles versus Finn Balor because Finn Balor had to need to do that favor for Dominic and beat AJ Styles. But it was kind of crazy because he had the whole Judgment Day and he almost got the job done. But somebody had to get involved.
So yeah, Penta surprisingly got involved. I wasn't really thinking about Penta personally coming because I thought he was gonna move on with Chad Gable, but I guess he's still back with Judgment Day. I don't know what's going on. This Raw was very confusing for me.
I agree with you because I know he's having a rivalry right now with Chad Gable, and then to start a new return to the old rivalry with Judgment Day. Why would he do that? So I don't get it. I mean, yeah, today's episode is too. It's all over the world. I mean, all over the place.
This haven't been the best episode of Raw, in my opinion. This has been a boring and okay Raw, but it gets a little better, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it makes that much sense, that ending for me. But I think they know what they're doing.
On our next segment, we got Becky Lynch having a promo, saying that she didn't get defeated, even though she did get defeated. But she said she's not the one in the hospital. So I guess that's a fair point.
No, it is a fact that I was in the hospital. She's not. And I like how tough she came out. She said she's not scared of nobody. She gonna say, care what you think about me. If you think I'm me, if you think I'm bad, I'm bad. I'm me. And no, she made it real clear to the other female wrestler that she's back as a heel. I mean, she's back and she doesn't care nobody what anybody thinks.
Yeah, this is a better version of the last time she turned heel because her last heel run wasn't that great. This reminds me of when she turned to the man, like in the first place, and when she was heel, she got that similar character because the last one was a little, I don't know, a little too serious. But this one is more aggressive, and we'll see what's going on because it didn't really move the needle that much with Lyra. No Bailey yet. No Lyra because she's in the hospital. So we'll see if that just builds up another match with Lyra or, Bailey.
And now we're going to talk about the main event for Raw, which we have Io Sky, the champion, with Rhea Ripley versus the two former NXT champion, Yulia and Rosa Perez, which I'm so happy for them because they on the main event on Raw and they're NXT superstars. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, that's very good for them. And they actually had the best match of the night because Raw been very iffy for me, but this match was actually pretty good.
Yeah, definitely the best match. They're also technical, all four of them. And they were doing tag team moves, especially Rosanne Perez and Yulia. They was working incredible as a tag team. It seemed like they're like an original tag team, but they're not. But they're former NXT champion. Talk about former NXT champion. Wasn't Rhea and Io Sky former NXT champion?
That's correct.
Wow.
And they're also, obviously Io Sky, world heavyweight champion, and Rhea Ripley, world
Former.
champion. So it was cool to see Julia and Roxanne face these world heavyweight champions.
Yeah, future hopefully WWE heavyweight champion too. So I don't know. This match was incredible, and the story they put on. I mean, the story they tell on the ring was incredible too. Like, I don't know. Russell Perot is incredible as a heel, and Yuya too. They all, I don't know. They all did great. I can say nothing bad about this match.
Yes, and then Io Sky and Rhea Ripley got the pinfall and got the win, and it was fun before it wasn't fun for Io Sky because Io Sky was celebrating with Rhea Ripley. But Rhea Ripley, in the end of the day, still wants her women's heavyweight championship. Io Sky looks happy right now, but then she was looking at her and got mad, confused, and oh no.
Yeah, Rhea won her belt back, and I know it's gonna happen soon. I don't know how soon it is, but I know it's gonna happen in the future. So if it's not SummerSlam, it might be Survivor Series. What do you think?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens, or a new different person for the World Heavyweight Championship. I would like a different woman to have another opportunity for the title, but we'll see if Rhea gets a chance for the Women Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, definitely. So, like I always say, if you love what you do, if you love what we doing, because we love what you doing, you can always follow us
on our Instagram, on our TikTok, where the reaction videos are, and you subscribe on our YouTube page, and that'll be in the description below.
And if you're still watching us, I just want to say thank you and peace.